Hello everyone, so my name is Albany and welcome to my channel. So I kind of redid the channel. I was at first doing like podcasts, but I think I'm gonna do a booktube channel with beauty, fashion. Like, it's not gonna just be a booktube channel. I'm doing the Booktube Newbie Tag because I am doing primarily booktube stuff. But I am going to add hints of fashion, makeup, hair, lifestyle, like travel vlogs or probably something like that. But overall it will be a booktube channel. So welcome to my channel again. I'm going to do the Booktube Newbie Tag questions. I've been looking at Booktube for like a while. I found it like probably about like a year ago. So I've seen people do this tag, so it's not like I don't know these questions. I've heard these questions before, but this will be my first time doing it. So why did you start this channel? So I started this channel because I started the channel period because I just love movies, books, TV shows. I like reading books that became movies and then hate the movie. I like watching movies but overall I just like to read, and don't really have a lot of people to talk about books to. My taste is just I just generally just like a lot of different type of genres and books. So I can talk about any type of book to people, but a lot of people don't like to read anymore, so I want to just talk to some people about it. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to booktube? I think for me, I haven't seen, and I watched a few people on booktube, but a lot of the times they talk about the same type of books, but because I like so many different types of books and I like to try different things, I feel like that will be something new, and I think I get to play with it a little bit more. Maybe I could do something to do like how I envision this person for my favorite book, like what type of outfit they would make or what type of makeup that they did. Like I can kind of play with videos like that because I like to read, but I also like to do makeup, and I also like to buy clothes and stuff like that. So maybe that'll be something. What are you most excited for about this new channel? I guess playing around and doing stuff that I had just said, and I guess being able to talk about books that I'm really liking at the moment. So why do you love reading? I love reading because aside from watching TV, like TV, they already created the picture of how this world or how things look. When you read, you truly get transported because it's all in your mind. So you're more so in tune of being transported into this new world, or you become like, almost, for me, I almost become the person that I'm reading, even if it's a male person. Like I am living the life that they're living, and it's like an excitement to that. So that's why I like to read, and I also like to read because it's, it's interesting. It's just fun. I don't know what else to say. What book or series got you into reading? I had to like ask my mom, because my mom, when me and my brother were younger and we weren't as interested in reading, when we would get punished, all we could do is read. So we couldn't watch TV, couldn't play with our games or toys, so all we could do was read. So eventually, once we got used to reading and we started liking reading, then we would get punished and reading had to be taken out of it, because like that was fun. I mean, you sitting here giggling and having fun and being in your own little imaginary world, so she had to take away reading. But the series when I was asking her, she just remembered that it was some book that me and my brother were really into, and we was listening. She got an audio book of it, and we were listening to it in the car, and we just didn't want to get out the car, so we just kept driving and driving and driving. Like, we drove all the way into Virginia because the book was just so good. And I believe that it was and I looked it up, it was the Magic Treehouse books. Like, I just remember loving those books because, again, it was regular kids that would go in a treehouse, and then they'd be transported to a different era, a different time, and then they had to do some type of mystery, some type of solve something, and then they would come back home. I remember really enjoying the Magic Treehouse books when I was younger. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I don't know if I have any questions. Maybe how, because they can read like a lot of books, and some of them have like full-time jobs. How do they balance reading? I know a lot of them audiobook, which I don't really like audiobooking because I'm a visual learner. So like, for me to grasp the information that I'm reading, I have to physically read it with my eyes. But I am audiobooking Game of Thrones, but Game of Thrones, I've already watched the show, so I already know the information. I'm just kind of gaining a little bit more information, or just hearing it in a different format. So I guess how do they make the time? Because when they do their monthly updates, they have like a lot of books. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to get through a lot of books like that. So like, I guess how do they spend their time like reading? Like, do they even watch TV? Like, I don't know. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I think that booktube kind of has like a particular look to the people that like booktube. Like, I really like Amory, and I really like Nine Reads and Smiles, but I also like Emily Fox. I like Bruce Project, Sasha. Those are the people I typically watch. But there's not a lot of people of color that I notice. This is sprinkles of people. So I think like getting engagement of people watching my channel will be harder. That's gonna be something to overcome. But I think because I'm not doing just a booktube channel, kind of adding some spice into it, maybe my actual channel might grow a little bit more. When did you start reading? Again, like really young. I guess once I was able to read, and was getting punished, so like 9, 10. Where do you read? I read in my room, in the car, when I'm not driving. Or if I'm audiobooking, I'll read in the car, I guess. Maybe on the couch. I really can't read in public because I get distracted. Like, I like peace and quiet when I read. So like, even like my house is kind of small, so like my mom's room is literally right next door. The living room is really close. So like, if she's watching TV and I can hear the TV, like I'm gonna have to put like headphones in and like play like ocean sounds, just ocean waves over and over again, something that isn't too distracting. Or I'll read like early in the morning, like first thing when I wake up. But besides my room and maybe the car, I actually read in the bathroom. Like, I just like, not just not just taking a bath, but just sometimes I'll read like a chapter or two just on the toilet. I like to read. I'm a bathroom reader. I'm not ashamed about it. What kind of books do you like to read? So I really like fantasy, all types of fantasy. I like mystery. I like suspense. I like some non-fiction depending on how the author writes. I like self-help books. I like contemporary. I like middle grade. I like young adults. I'm trying to get into adult reading, but it sometimes makes my head hurt. But mostly I like middle grade and young adults. I'm like looking at my bookshelf because I'm trying to think of what other genres. Romance, I guess. Literary books. I just really like anything that can grasp my attention. I'll read it. Poetry. I forgot poetry. But yeah, so those are all the questions. Again, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and I hope you enjoy my channel. Alright, bye.